The Trump and Musk fight has somehow gotten even messier since the end of last week, and we want to give you the updates. Understand, there's always the chance that they could reconcile. There's huge sums of money on the line, so they're super small and super petty or whatever, but they want that money. That said, doesn't look like it so far. Trump doesn't seem to be that interested in a reconciliation. Maybe that could be smoothed over by Musk spending a couple $100 million more to get Republicans elected. But Trump said this, we're gonna get into all of it. This is just so much fun. Trump said, I think it's a shame that he's so depressed and so heartbroken. Guy, he's such a jerk, such a jerk. First of all, Musk actually has psychological and emotional difficulties, which lots of people do or whatever. So he's kind of mocking that. But then also he's implying that this mutually assured destruction between the two, where they're both having at each other. He's like pretending, oh, he's the one who's bothered by it or whatever. Like Trump is also, you think Trump liked being called a pedophile or Musk saying he should be impeached and all that? So of course he's pretending that the only person bothered by this is Elon Musk, which is not true. But he was talking with Kristen Welker, NBC News. Asked if he thought his relationship with Musk was over, he said he would, quote, assume so. He accused the once close administration ally being disrespectful to the office of the president, which he would never do. Famously, when Joe Biden was president, upstanding citizen Donald Trump, he would never cross the line or anything. It's actually BS. So I hadn't noticed this, but apparently Musk did delete the pedophile, the Epstein files thing, which means that we shouldn't talk about it anymore. You know, once you delete it, it's like it never happened, right? Anyway, and so he did that. He posted a second post, I guess, saying, I will apologize profusely as soon as there is a full dump of the Epstein files, which importantly, we haven't had it. We will be talking about that later on the show. They released like a while back, a bunch of documents that were heavily redacted, which really only serves to make the people who believe something is being covered up even more sure that that is true. And Elon Musk is, I don't know if this is the depression and the heartbreak that Trump talked about, but he posted, whatever happens, we have got the spaceships and they do not, which is formatted like it's supposed to be a haiku or something. I don't know if that's a reference to something, and I don't care enough to Google it. But he is right. Whatever happens, he does have the spaceships, and I would just ask him to use them. Just go, please go. It seems weird, like I hate both of them. Like 98% of the hatred I have in total in my life is for them. And I don't know exactly how it's split, but I almost feel like taking Trump's side in this. Does that make me the bad guy? I just want Elon Musk to go, just go away and never return. But anyway, we'll have more on what he's been saying. JR, what are your takes on this fight? Do you think they'll reconcile?
They'll reconcile enough to continue to, both destroy things that they want to destroy for their own sake and their benefit. But no, they're never really, I don't think this is gonna be much. There's too many bruised egos on both sides for either one of these guys to openly and in front of folks shake hands again and give hugs and, kisses on the cheeks. It's not, I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. But they definitely will, I don't know, maybe not definitely, but I do think that they could possibly still have enough of an agreement to continue, all the infiltration of our government agencies that Elon Musk took part in. Yeah, Donald Trump's gonna continue on that route. That's their partnership. I mean, the damage that Elon Musk needed to do to our federal agencies has been done. And Donald Trump is thanking him for it, even though they dislike each other now. This is a transactional, president. Look, I always bring up Rudy Giuliani and anyone else he screwed over, the My Pillow guy. Those guys are screwed. And they're not coming out talking about, look what Donald Trump did to me, and now I'm gonna expose that, and from now on, I'm fighting tooth and nail to make sure this guy gets nothing else because I know too much about him or he screwed me over too badly. They have their transactions. Yeah. They get screwed for it and they probably hate themselves and him for it, but they stay silent. And look, this is just Elon Musk doing that. When I was talking about this last week, I wish I had said that part. I said, just the reason I'm celebrating on these days of them exposing each other for the Epstein files and the associations they have with all these rapists and traffickers. The reason I was celebrating that day is like, because by tomorrow it's gonna be all over and they're gonna go back to acting like nothing was a problem and we're supposed to keep buying that. Let's not buy that.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of money to be made. Aside from all the political stuff, they're making tons of money, but They went really vicious really fast, which implies that they'd wanted to. That they were waiting to release that stuff.